welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Welcome. Today I have this pretty look for you guys. If you guys would like to know how I accomplish this look, let's get in the video. So guys, we're starting off with priming our lid. I am using a white concealer to prime my lids, and the brand that I'm using is the ColourPop one. You could use any concealer you have, and yeah, and I'm using a fluffy brush to blend it out. If I sound weird, guys, I am not feeling well. I am so sorry, but yeah. So I'm going in with a brown eyeshadow for my crease color. So I'm just gonna blend it out with a fluffy brush. That brown color is from a Wet n Wild palette. You know, those like 6-pan palette. So I'm just blending it out so it could look seamlessly and very blend. In between brushes, I'm gonna use this brush, and then I'm going with a plain brush to make sure that the edges is really blend out. Next, for all over the lid shadow, I am going to use this Cant eyeshadow. It's a very pretty eyeshadow. It's so pretty. It's one of my favorite, and it's from the drugstore, guys. You could get Cant from Harmon. I haven't seen them on Walgreens or CVS. I usually get them at Harmon or Ulta, and they're like around like $3 to $4. For my inner corner, I am using a brighter like orange champagne type of color from this palette that I have. I don't know the name of it. If I do find out the name of it, I'm gonna put it on the screen. So for liner, I am using the Essence liner, and I'm going to. So make sure when you're doing your liner, don't rush. Take your time. Yeah, it does take time. Still to this day, I'm gonna have one eye look different than the other, but yeah. And I'm using an angle brush to do my liner. And I'm also take that same black eyeliner to my waterline. Moving on to the base, I am using a primer by Skin Lab that I got from Marshall. It a little bit shimmer to the primer, so it makes your skin look very pretty. And then I'm going on top of that with a foundation, and the foundation I'm using today is the L'Oreal foundation, the Infallible foundation, and I'm going to mix it with the Fenty foundation. I'm taking a beauty blender, and I'm going to blend it all over the face. I'm smelling the beauty blender because it smells like soap because I just washed it. So yeah. I'm just gonna dab the foundation all over my face and make sure I blend it out really nicely. So moving on to concealer. Concealer that I'm using is the Fenty concealer. I'm just gonna highlight the middle of my face where the light usually hit. So that's the under eyes, you know, my chin and my forehead, in the middle of my nose and stuff like that. Yeah. Moving on to contour, I am using the Makeup Revolution stick foundation, and I love this stick foundation. It's so easy to contour with, and they have a bunch of shades, guys, so you could choose whatever works for you. And I spray my face with some Fix Plus because I have a lots of products on top of my face, and I don't want when I go to blend it out and they start looking a little bit patchy. So that's why I spray my face with the Fix Plus. And now we blending it out with a beauty blender. Blend till you can blend no more. Make sure your stuff is really blend out, guys. And yeah, that's why I like using beauty blender, because it makes the blending part very easy. I'm going with a brush. This is the e.l.f. brush. I think it's a foundation brush, and I'm going to blend out my contour. And as you could see, that shade is amazing to contour. Yeah. Next, I'm going to set my highlight I'm going to set the concealer that I use in the center of my face. I am going to use the Hourglass setting powder. This is one of my favorite setting powder. It is expensive, however, so I got the mini sizes. Now it's done. I need to get the bigger size because I do love this setting powder. It's amazing, guys. And I'm going to set my contour using my Urban Decay powder. It's no longer available because I don't know why they don't have them no more, but yeah, it's a foundation powder. I'm just gonna set my contour and stuff like that. So next, moving on, I'm going to take a fluffy brush. What you guys didn't see with that fluffy brush, I added some another setting powder by Fiona Style. This is one of my favorite setting powder. As I'm brushing the excess powder from me setting the center of my face, I'm also adding a little bit of color with that Fiona Style setting powder. It's one of my favorite powder, but however it is discontinued, or I don't think the company exists no more. It is so bum, and I have to buy it from Amazon now. So yeah, I'm going to use my favorite highlight of all time, and you guys know which highlighter. I don't have to say it. I'm going to highlight my cupid bow, my nose, my cheeks, and stuff like that. So I went a little bit overboard with the forehead, so I'm just gonna take my hand and spread it out a little bit so I don't look crazy. And yeah, next, moving on, we're going to take this fluffy brush with nothing on it, and we're just gonna go over the highlights so it doesn't seem so harsh, so it could really look blended. We're going to use mascara on our lash line, and then after that we're going to put fake lashes. And then after we're done with the fake lashes, we're going to line our lips with a brown lip liner that I got from the dollar store. And then we're going to add a lip gloss on top of it. The lip gloss that I'm using is the Essence lip gloss, and it's such a nice lip gloss. So yeah, that is it.
Thank you so much for coming back. Why are you touching my makeup? Say hi.
So guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much. I had a blast creating it for you guys. If you guys did like this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, a like, subscribe to my channel, share my video with all your friends and family, and I will see you guys on my next video.